Hello, welcome back to another vlog. It is Monday morning and I'm ready for another week of job hunting, exploring Sydney, who knows what else. I've actually got quite a few exciting social plans this week as well, so it will hopefully be quite a well-balanced week. Talking of balance, I have been finding it increasingly difficult to know what the right balance of life here is, because obviously I'm job hunting at the moment and that takes up a lot of time writing cover letters, doing applications, emailing people. Sometimes there's tasks involved if it's a creative role. But then I've only just moved to Sydney and I want to explore the city and do exciting things and go to the beach when the weather's nice. So I've really been struggling, like especially today. My friend Pippa suggested doing something this afternoon, and of course my initial reaction was yes. Like, of course I'm down to do something. But then I was like, actually, can I afford the time to do that? Or is that time that I should be spending doing job applications? And also financially, can I be spending money going out and doing these things when, once again, I am not really working at the moment? But anyway, I am gonna go out and do something this afternoon. I think we're gonna go on a little walk and explore an area that neither of us have been to before, but I've heard is nice. I think it's got some cute cafes and cute little shops. And yeah, we can have a proper catch up on how the job search is going and all of my thoughts regarding it, because there's definitely been a few ups and downs in my thought process and where I'm getting to with it in the last week that, yeah, I'd love to voice to you. Sid's back now. Missed you.
Yeah.
And in other news, I had my little Sydney meetup yesterday and it went so well, like so much better than I expected. Not that I expected it to go badly, of course. I didn't really know what my expectations were, but I had 16 girls turn up in total and we did the coastal walk from Coogee to Bondi and the weather was amazing. I got so burnt because I was just focusing on chatting to people and kind of forgot about sun cream, which isn't great, and now my back is genuinely in pain. But it went really well and it was such a great way to meet new people and like meet a lot of new people at once, if that makes sense. And everyone was chatting to different people, and I think that's why a walk worked really well for this, because you can sort of chop and change who you're talking to. It's not like you're just sat in one place and sat next to, one or two people. So yeah, we did the walk and then we were just chilling around Bondi for a bit, got a coffee, sat in the sun, and it was just such great vibes. I'm so glad it went well, and yeah, I'm definitely going to be organising a few more now that I feel like I'm more confident with the planning and confident that people are actually interested in coming. Sid looks so
however,
smart.
the table's in like 4 minutes.
Yeah, we do need to
you
go.
were complaining about me not being ready. I'm now ready, and now you're like,
But you look so nice. I had to get it on camera.
Thank you. So do you.
I love the outfit.
So do you as well. Look at your. Wow. Wow. Jeez.
Okay, let's go. Absolutely miserable start to Tuesday. You can't really see it on camera, but I've just walked back from Pilates and I'm absolutely soaked. It is chucking it down right now. One thing about Sydney is you can never predict the weather. The weather app is never correct, and just all of a sudden the clouds will open and it will chuck it down. And it's not like English rain, you know? It is torrential rain every time it rains here. So I'm gonna go have a shower now, so at least I intentionally feel wet. I feel like such a hypocrite because obviously for the last few days I've been saying that my priority is job hunting and I need to focus on doing job applications, and I swear I'm just doing everything other than that. Sid mentioned just now that he's gonna go to the shopping centre in Bondi because he needs to get some new running trainers, and I was like, I'm actually gonna come with you because I need to buy some new like everyday trainers. If you've been watching my vlogs for a while, you'll know that I had this pair of grey New Balances that I wore all the time, but I wore them down. And then I bought another pair and I wore those down too. And I don't know how, literally like in the space of 6 months, I had to buy a new pair. And I have Sambas, which are great, but I just want a pair of trainers that I can like walk to the gym in because I'm doing quite a lot of walking since moving to Sydney, and I've just been wearing flip-flops or these, and my ankles started to really hurt because I don't think they have enough support basically to be walking that far in them. So I want something like a pair of New Balances that just has, yeah, a little bit more cushion for all the walking that I seem to be doing. So I've unlocked a new procrastination method today, and that is going shopping. I've been waiting to run out of enough skincare items to justify going in and buying them all at once. So this is quite a hefty haul, but yeah, it's literally a whole skincare routine. Firstly, actually this isn't skincare, but I got a new deodorant. I've seen good stuff about Salt and Stone, and I've had a reed diffuser from them before, and yeah, I really like the smell of it, and particularly liked this scent. It's Santal. I actually have no idea what either of those things are. Santal and Vetiver. Do you know what either of those things are?
Whatever they are anyway, you butchered the name.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's not pronounced like that. But I thought it had a lovely smell. Then onto the actual skincare. I've gone with all Quarterly stuff. I've been really enjoying Quarterly at the moment. So I've got the Instant Foaming Cleanser. I tried out a mini of this that I bought in the airport and really liked it. I've got the oh my god, my pronunciation of everything is terrible. Vino Pure, the toner. Then I've got the Vino Perfect Day Moisturizer and the Resveratrol. I mean, you can read it on the box. I then got this night cream. I've tried out the serum of this range that Quarterly has and really liked it, so I thought I would try out the actual moisturizer. today. I didn't actually really film anything yesterday because I spent most of my day getting my hair done, which was so nice. I feel so much blonder, so much brighter, but I was getting it done in someone's house, so I didn't really want to film anything. And then in the evening, Sid and I went to a couples social, which is organised by Sydney Working Holiday Girls. I'd really recommend, if you've moved to Sydney, joining that group because that's the second event that I've gone to now organised by them. The other one that I went to was the Hunter Valley tour, and they're always so good. Normally they're just girls only though, because the group is for girls, but the one last night was specifically meant for bringing your partner to, which was nice to do something like that together. Because yeah, I normally go to these things on my own, but it was nice to meet some other couples. I've honestly been having the most unproductive week though, in terms of finding jobs. I feel like such a fraud filming this vlog for some reason, because I've literally just been dilly-dallying this week, seeing people, getting my hair done, essentially just living above my means. I have been doing a few job applications and sending some emails and reaching out to people, but I'm just not getting very far with it. I've had, I think, 3 companies come back and be really interested in me, but they're often companies that I haven't told yet that I'm on a working holiday visa. So they're interested in my experience and, you know, my resume. But then as soon as I say that I'm on a working holiday visa, they're like, oh, sorry, we were looking for someone more long-term, which is understandable. Like, I get that, because why would you just want to employ someone for 6 months if, especially it's a marketing role and it's a role that does focus a lot on long-term strategy. And then there's not that many roles that I found that are just 6-month contracts. I applied to one this week that was a 6-month contract because it was a maternity leave contract, which is kind of perfect, but I haven't heard anything back yet. And it's kind of disheartening because I want to say I've sent close to 50 emails and probably applied to about 50 jobs, and hardly anyone ever replies. So it just feels like you're sending out applications and emails into a void, and you just never know if you're going to get any response back. On a more positive note though, I am actually going for kind of a meeting this morning. It's with a coffee shop, and they reached out to me actually because they were interested in me doing some content creation for them. So I don't really know what their proposal is going to be, but I'm going to come with my own proposal, which is that I will work at the coffee shop and as part of my role run their social media, because it was an idea that I had to do like kind of freelance social media management whilst I was here, but I would really like a job that has a more social element to it. So I would quite like to be doing like in-house social media management as opposed to, you know, taking photos or videos or whatever, coming back and editing it all at home, and then I'm just on my own again. But we'll have to see what they say. This feels pretty promising because this is the first time that I'm actually going to have an in-person conversation about a role. So I've spent a bit of this morning doing some preparation for it, because I think if I'm coming to them proposing something that they didn't initially have in mind, then having some materials with me to prove kind of what I had in mind, experience that I've had in social media management in the past, is only really going to help, I think. So yeah, I'm just getting ready for that now. I'm just taking all my nail varnish off because it was looking a little bit chipped and just not very put together, but it was red nail varnish, so now all of my nails are sort of dyed this reddish colour. But yeah, I'll let you know how it goes this morning. I'm quite nervous, to be honest. I haven't done anything like this in a very long time, so guys, I'm stressing. I don't know what to wear. I have absolutely nothing formal, but I also don't think this is a formal interview or anything. So this is the best I've come up with, and it's very casual, but we are in Australia and Australia is casual. But I'm stressing so much now, and my nails are like, they look orange now that I've taken the red nail varnish off, so this is not ideal. So that didn't go entirely to plan. I turned up to the coffee shop when we were supposed to be meeting, and I said to the girl that was on the counter, like, I'm here to meet a manager, I think, to talk about doing some content creation and social media stuff. And she didn't have any idea what I was talking about. And she said that no manager was scheduled for today. So that was a bit of a flop. That didn't really go to plan. I've since tried to get in contact with them, obviously, and haven't managed to. So I think they've left like a message that I popped by, but yeah, quite a disheartening experience, especially because I spent quite a few hours this morning doing some prep for it. And yeah, I was just really hopeful about this one because it was the first time that I thought, at least, I was going to speak to someone in person about some work. So it feels very much back to the drawing board now, although I really can't be bothered to do more job applications or more work regarding that this afternoon. So I think instead, because the weather's nice, I'm gonna head to Watson's Bay with Pippa and attempt to cheer myself up.